Okay, we should be up now and running.
And then you're going to hit broadcast.
Okay. That's done. This is awesome. Okay. Hello, indoor, outdoor. I want to make sure that you can hear me. Can you hear me on the live? The indoor outdoor gardener, are you able to hear me on live? If not, I can turn up the mic. Okay, perfect. Is the volume okay? If anybody is coming in, please make sure you hit the thumbs up button. That would be great. And introduce yourself. Oh, great. Hello, Tifa Renee Green. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for stopping by. We're going to get started with some tips on how to optimize your computer in just a little bit. I'm trying to wait for some more people to come in, straggle by. Okay, perfect. I'm glad. I'm glad I said it correctly. Yes. It is Friday, isn't it? How are you, Tifa and Indoor Outdoor? Great, great, great. I'm gonna go ahead and get this. Okay, great. Decided to take a lazy day since the children are out of school. I know that's right. We all need to take more of those. Everybody's so busy. There we go. And so one thing I know for sure is that if Tifa is the only one that is coming in right now, then she's gonna get this knowledge all by herself. Good. Thanks, Tifa. I needed that. There you are. Hello. Well, I got a couple of things that I can get started on. I can always review it. But one thing that I recognize is that some people don't know how to get people directly to their YouTube channel because the address is so full of gobbledygook. And if they want to send people there easily, thank you, Indoor. So today is my birthday, so that's the reason I'm a little bit overly dressed. I'm a December baby, December 20th, all the way, Sagittarius. So let's set up. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really do. Thank you. Oh, we have a new person that came into the live. Shilda Presley. Thank you very much. Welcome. So let's take a look at the first item. So let's say, for example, it doesn't have to be to your YouTube channel. It could be to any website or vlog, video blog that you have in mind. And you want to use, it could be your name, it could be a catchy name, it could be your YouTube username or handle. This is an easy way to do it. So this is the registrar that I use, and a registrar is simply an organization that's on the internet that actually leases the domain names or the names that you use for a website. So for example, cnn.com, that is a domain name. youtube.com, that is a domain name. And so when you type it in, there are servers, computers that are worldwide that have a listing of which domain names go to which websites. and these computers or servers talk to each other. Anytime that you register or lease a domain name, these are available for 1 year. And some people, and I won't name names of some of the ones that are available online that advertise all of the time, they will give you a good price to get in. It might be $5.99, and then they'll change it to $15.99 for the next year. This particular registrar, named Silo, I use for all of my domain names for not only my personal sites, my business sites, as well as my client sites. So I'll give you an example of what we can do. Oh, welcome, Food and Adventurous Life. Thank you for coming in. Oh, Canada. Perfect. I've been thinking about heading up to Canada. I've been to Windsor, and I'd like to actually come and look at your side of the Niagara Falls. So Buffalo on our side, and on your side, I don't know what the name of the town is or the city that's where the Niagara Falls is, but I've seen videos of it, and I understand that it is beautiful. So let me go ahead and just put a domain name in. I'm just going to choose a simple name. Let me just get my keyboard. Yeah, let me just choose a name that's in the live. Let's say, okay, I'm going to use you, Tifa. Tifa, Renee, Green. And we're going to do a .com. We're going to look for a .com for you. I'm just going to click search over here. Okay, and it's going to show us what's available. Oh, you're available. I think I'm going to get this. So when you try to get it, I can charge you $500. No, but actually, people will do that. So when you do decide that you want your domain name and whatever names that you want, you don't tell people what you're doing. And it's good to get it for 2 or 3 years, because if you're not organized well and you forget to renew your domain name, then you could lose it. They give you an extended amount of time to release it or renew it. But if you miss that 30 days, somebody can purchase it. And I've seen that happen to people that work with me in the business, and they really get hollered at if they got it from the if they got it from somebody else, like for one of their clients, and then their clients are angry at them. So let's say we're going to do .com for you, and we just check that box and click register check domains. Oh, did I make a mistake? TISA. Well, I'll get back to it. And then there's activate domain protection now. This is good. And I'll continue with it. Okay, TISA REE. Oh, I got too many E's. Okay, what is this just for? Just training purposes. So it comes in and gives you this information. And the service link you don't have to change. The name servers you don't have to change. That's something that we use to make other changes on forwarding domains. Auto renew, I would always keep that on yes, and that where you won't lose your domain name because they will email you and let you know about 20 days before, and then it will charge the actual payment source that you used before. If you don't keep it as auto renew, then you just have to make sure that you're aware of it before it expires. Your privacy setting. I like to have who is privacy. Privacy on the internet is of the utmost importance. And if you don't have who is privacy, then that means that someone can actually check your domain name and see your full name and your address where you live and a telephone number. So I like to have who is privacy. With name silo, your who is privacy comes along with the price for your domain, and it always will. With other registrars, they may not charge you the first year, the second year they will, and it's an extreme price. So that's one of the reasons that I've stuck with name silo for it's been almost 15 years now. And then here, I usually set it for at least 3 years, but you can set it for one if you want at the beginning. And then we just scroll down and you can see the price is $8.99. And then there's a premium DNS. We don't really need that, just for the training purposes here. And then I have a coupon code for you. And the coupon code is, you guessed it, Web Savvy Cafe. And if I click submit, then it took off $1, a whole dollar. Well, that's all I can give you right now. But the total is $7.99. And then you just click continue, and it'll take you to the payment processing. And they take PayPal and they take all major credit cards. So that's one of the ways that you can take advantage of having a name. And let me show you mine because I didn't get a chance to show you that. So mine is websavvycafe.com. And as you can see, when I hit enter, it'll take me directly into my YouTube channel. And it's propagating right now. It's just being a little slow. My internet stream looks good. There we are. So as you can see, and it's actually showing me live right now. And this is my page. And that's the way that works. So let me see if there are any questions. Okay, great. And if anybody wants, if they have questions about something else that I may be more than happy to try to answer your question. If I can't, I'll let you know and maybe research it or tell you where you can find that information. And I am an IT consultant, and I work online with website design, blogging, social media, things of that nature. So now, the next thing that I want to show is how to actually optimize your computer. Sometimes your computer can run slow. And let me just make sure that I share the right screen for you to see it. Okay, so one of the professional software that I use on different clients' computers, the professional one, uh, the one I'm going to be showing you is the free or standard version, and it's called C Cleaner. And C Cleaner will show you a lot of the different clutter that you have in your computer and help your computer to run faster. It's one of the items that actually will assist you with running your computer much faster. And so what I would do is go to Google or Bing or whatever search engine that you use and type in C Cleaner. And when you type in C Cleaner, the top one that says ccleaner.com is the one that we want to use. Let's make sure this comes up. I think everyone in the listening audience is going to be happy to be able to get something that can actually help them speed their computer up. And then as you can see here in blue is Get C Cleaner Pro. That's not the one that we want. You want the free download. So when you press that one, then it tries to get you to upgrade and not take the free one. They want you to go there. Well, we don't want that. So we're just going to scroll down and look at all of the differences, and then we're still going to download the free one. And then as you can see, they try to get you to look at it again, and they want to give you a free trial. Well, we can get the free trial at any time. And we're just going to click download. And I think even if you did do the free trial, that you don't have to input a credit card, and it will just stop giving you the option to use the professional version. But I just always start at the beginning. And then have the information you run the C Cleaner installer, click the downloaded file at the bottom left corner of your screen. See right here, I'm using a browser where it's showing the download here, and it's almost done. And it just tells you what to expect. So after it's completely downloaded, then I'm going to click on it, and then I'm going to click yes to confirm the installation, and then follow the setup instructions. So it's done now. And I already have this on my computer, so I'm going to go as far as I can without actually trying to install over it. And just wait for it to do its thing and come up. So this is Windows 10 that I'm using, and it gives you this message so that you can understand what you're about to do. And I'm just going to click run. And then I'll click yes, because it's asking me, do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device? And this is the actual name of the installation. Yes. Please wait. And one thing we have to do is not get antsy when it doesn't come up right away. But right now, there's the installation button. Now, what I normally do is I click customize because I want to see what they're installing. These particular people, Piriform, have never downloaded trash or spam along with the installation, but I always check. And the way to check is to do like I just did. And everything here is okay with me. Add desktop shortcut, add start menu shortcuts, add run feed cleaner option to recycle bin context menu, add open feed cleaner option to recycle bin context menu, and enable intelligent cookie scan. That's good. So I'm going to install it. And then hopefully it won't tell me that it's already there, or if it does, it might just copy over, but it's okay because I can always uninstall it. But I'm really going through this just to show you the simplicity of installing this application. It's almost done. And it says setup was completed. Yay! I do not wish to view the release notes at this time, and I'm going to run feed cleaner. Now, what I'm going to do now is actually make sure that you guys can see this application. And I'm going to come back in and share what I'd like for you to see. Okay, and so now you should be able to see the actual application that I see. And the first thing you need to do is click on Analyze. And I will show more information on another live. Okay, I won't be able to do this here uh, without closing my Firefox and my Google Chrome. But I'm going to skip that and see how far it'll let me go. When you're doing it on your own, you definitely want to make sure that all of your browser windows and tabs are closed. So right now, it won't be analyzing the tabs that I have open in Firefox and Chrome, but it's analyzing the PC. So you can see here, Internet Explorer is not open. So it's looking at that. Now it's going to look at what it can in Firefox, and you see how it went past it real quick. Yeah, so it didn't really do anything there. And it tells you that it found 176 trackers and 642 megabytes of junk. So I wanted to leave. I haven't used this computer in quite some time. This is a older laptop, and I wanted to make sure that there was something on there that it could actually analyze and take a look at. And I'm okay with it, and I'm going to say clean all. Now yours may take much longer in analyzing, and that's okay because you want to get as much as you can. We're at 8% now, and it's just chugging along. I'm going to let that continue and just give me a moment to check something. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I had to take care of something quickly. So you can see it's at 20% now. And it's moving a little faster now. Okay, great. And if you guys have any questions whatsoever, please feel free to put it in the chat. Okay, your PC is feeling fresh. The other thing that I want like to show you is the registry. This is notorious for slowing down your computer. And right now, everything is checked, and you want to keep those things checked. And I'm going to click on scan for issues. This can take a longer extended period of time. You may not hear. But one thing that I like about dealing with CCleaner is that it gives you the opportunity that if you clean something in the registry, it gives you the opportunity to save a backup copy of your registry. The registry is the brain of Windows. And if you mess with it and you're not qualified to edit it and make changes, you can actually just crash your computer. So it's finding some things. And it's at 12% now. When I'm working on a client's computer, this is usually the time I'll go and get a cup of tea, pick up some cocoa or something like that. If I'm sleepy, cup of coffee. And as soon as I get through with this live, I'm actually going out for my birthday dinner. So I had my birthday breakfast this morning. My aunt used to make what she calls live potatoes. Okay. It's actually a French way to make breakfast potatoes. And I loved it so much that I had a taste for it and I decided to make it. So, only thing I did was take some potatoes and I scanned them and sliced them, and then I put a little bit of vegetable oil in a skillet, heated that up, put the potatoes in, sliced a large onion, and added garlic and salt and pepper, and you just stir it. And you thought this was a technical channel. It turned into a cooking channel. But and I had that, and then I had stirred it to make sure it didn't burn and it cooked evenly, and then I added some smoked sausage. So I enjoyed that. And tonight I'm going to Longhorn, so I'm very interested in that. I got $100 gift card to go to a Darden restaurant And the one I'm going to choose is Longhorn Steakhouse. So I'm ready. Okay. So we've already scanned for issues. And now you see here it says fix selected items, selected issues rather. I'm going to click there. And this is what I was talking about earlier. Do you want to back up the registry before making changes? Yes, I do. Then it brings up an area where you can save the backup. I'm clicking save. Now, the backup of the registry is in my documents folder now. And it says I have one of 82 issues. Instead of just saying fix the issue, I trust it and I'm going to click fix all selected issues. And it's done. And we close. Now, what I do is I go back to the registry because once you change one thing in the registry, sometimes other items come up. So I go back and I do another registry clean. And I do this until it gets to 0. And you can see it's moving a little bit faster this time. Oh, I just saw this. So you said you use GoDaddy? GoDaddy can be one of those ones that I remember I used to be with GoDaddy for a couple of years, and they kept changing the prices. Yeah. Name Silo has never changed their price since I've used them, and like I said, that's been almost 15 years, and they don't charge for the Who Is privacy as well. So I just prefer them. GoDaddy is an excellent registrar. However, I didn't like that I would get a $4.99 special for the domain name, and then they come back and instead of charging you $8.99 or $10.99 the next time, then they charge $15.99, and I didn't care for that. And plus, they always charge me for the Who Is privacy. But an excellent company. Other than that, now it was moving faster. So see it actually found some more issues once we clean that top layer off. It's just like an onion. There's problems here, and then you clear that out, and then you find out there's another layer and another layer. And so hopefully this would be it. But it's just for illustrative purposes. And then I would do the same thing, click fix selected issues. Yes, back it up. Save. 1 out of 6 this time. Fix all of them. Close. Now, more than likely, there are no more. Let's hope not. And I'm letting it analyze one more time. Okay. So I see we have 5 people in the chat. If you don't mind, would you please smash that thumbs up? We only have 3 people that thumbs it up, and I would certainly appreciate that. Hi, welcome, dirt diggers of the UK across the pond. Okay, your question says, are you suggesting running a second scan? Never thought of that. Oh, yes, absolutely. Because you may not have been here earlier, but once it starts working through the registry, there's a layer and then another layer and another layer, and sometimes what you remove from the top will expose or bring up something else that actually would have caused the problem if the top layer hadn't been there actually hiding it. So yes, absolutely. And so this one is working. So far, it hasn't come up with anything, but it's actually working through. What we did before the registry clean was cleaning out other areas on your computer, such as your cookies and things like that, your temp files, all of that is being cleaned there. And I guarantee you, if there's not something else that's really wrong, that's making your computer sick, and you do this a couple of times, you will find a noticeable change in the optimization of your computer. So no issues were found. So great. So we're done with that. And that's what I use on my computer and I use on my clients' computers. On my clients' computers, if they choose to, I will use professional because they don't necessarily want to continue to use and remember when to actually do the cleaning and optimization of their computers. So the professional version allows them to be able to sit back, and the professional version does it on a schedule. And that's really the major differences between it. And so I just wanted to show you guys some things that you could do to make your life easier when you're using your computers and you're on the internet. And I know that you guys are grinding hard and you're using your content creators, and so you don't need anything to slow you down. Uh, you need your computer to be in tip-top optimal form so that when you're um, trying to find people and look at their videos and bookmark them and get back to looking at their videos and leaving a comment that is worthy of the video that you've seen, this computer can slow down and you want to be able to move, so we just have to keep grinding. And this is how I help people in my day-to-day life. And if I'm slowing down a little bit more in that, and I wanted to be able to come on and share information and content with the YouTube community, and as well as building a YouTube channel. And so it's been great. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. It's Dirt Diggers are saying, yeah, I do that. And I use advanced system care. Seems to work, I guess. Yes. You whatever works for you, Dirt Diggers, that's what works for you. If you want to use something to just compare, you can try Sea Cleaner, see if that helps. It's not going to hurt your system because it's not as if it's an additional uh, like a way to look at the spam that might be on your computer, or like if you have spyware or malware, things like that. um, I can actually do another live video when it comes down to um, say like Avast or Avira or Panda or McAfee, or there's so many different software applications out here that are antivirus type software. And you really should not have more than one of those on your computer at one time because they will fight each other. There are some that are so difficult to actually uninstall from your computer that it is ridiculous. So we can look at that another time. And you're very welcome. I'm glad to be able to provide the information. I wish that some of my relatives that didn't know a lot about computers had someone that could walk them through. I actually used to work at one time many years ago for Geek Squad, and I always liked to have the older people or the people that just weren't as computer savvy to come see me, and they would actually ask for me by name because I took the time to work with them. I was very patient with them, and I tried to speak in layman's terms working with them. Most of the, uh, especially the younger men, were just so quick, and really didn't have time to deal with people and explain the nuances of why they were doing what they did for the computer and how to keep their computers running in tip-top optimal condition. So it's important because there's nothing worse than having a slow computer and trying to figure out what's going on, and you just want to throw it out of the window. So I'm going to be here to try to help with that as much as I can. Okay, so let's see what time it is because I wasn't going to do a live for very long tonight. And it's almost been an hour. But I'm going to go ahead, unless anyone have any other questions, I'm going to go ahead and sign out for tonight. I'm going for my birthday dinner, as I said, and I don't want to be out too late. Let me just close this and come back into full screen. And if you guys have anything that you want to know more about that I didn't discuss tonight and that is something that would help you in your daily grind, then go ahead and just leave me a comment. Make sure that you hit the thumbs up button. I certainly appreciate it. And I'm so happy that you all came in to share with me my live on my birthday. I'm ready to, the day has just gone by so quickly. And I'm excited. And I think I'll probably get, I was wondering whether I was going to get a steak. I don't know if you guys were going to a steakhouse. Wouldn't you get a steak? I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet, but the Longhorn Steakhouse here in the U.S. has an appetizer that I really like. I think it's called fire shrimp or some type of shrimp dish, and it's huge and it just really tastes good. And then I just would usually get that with a salad, but today it might be, a ribeye kind of night. So, I don't know. Anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and get off. I know there's some other great channels that are going to be on live, if not now, in the next 15 minutes. And so, yeah, Dirt Diggers, and make sure that you hit them up. I try to come on earlier because I'm a smaller channel and I'm just not getting started, and I want to make sure that some people actually do come in before they go to the larger stations. And I'll be in some of the larger stations too. Not tonight because I'm going out, as I said, for my birthday, but the next day for sure. Thank you very, very much for stopping by. I really appreciate you. Hit the thumbs up. Say thank you for my moderator. By the way, I have the best moderator on the planet, probably in the galaxy, and that's the indoor outdoor gardener. Yes, I was so happy that she chose to come and moderate for me so that I wouldn't have to keep looking and that I'd be able to pay attention to what I'm doing. And so everything's great. So thank you again, everyone. Thank you for coming in. Thank you to the indoor outdoor gardener for moderating. Thank you for Dirt Diggers. Thank you for coming in. Dirt Diggers, I'll be able to visit you as well. Um, are you doing live sessions, Dirt Diggers UK? Also, Tisa Renee, if Tisa is still here, are you doing live sessions? Let's see. Uh, Shilda Presley, are you doing live sessions? Because I will come by, and I will take a look at you guys' playlists, things of that nature, just as an appreciation for you coming. Okay, let's see. I'm waiting to see the answer. about the live sessions. Okay. Take care. Happy holidays. We do often live, maybe once every 2 weeks. Okay. Okay, great. I'll put you on my list so that I can make sure, because I realize that with YouTube, I would normally look on the left hand side and it shows that little red, I guess, on air sign, and it doesn't work very well. So I'll just write you down, and that way I'll know to come in and check. Okay, I got you down. Oh, yes, that's a great question. And Outdoor Gardener, thank you. When and what time? Okay, might be one Sunday at 5. Okay, I'll be through partying by then, Dirt Diggers UK. And 5 Eastern Standard Time. And thank you for translating the the time, because I was just going to go in and check and then subtract or add the hours. So thank you for that, Dirt Diggers UK. Following a premiere vid of our best finds for 2019, we metal detect. Okay, okay. So, Dirt Diggers, where in the UK are you? Because I've actually visited London. I came in through Heathrow, enjoyed myself, spent a couple of days there, and then went on to Paris, to Charles de Gaulle, and I absolutely love Doctor Who. So if you don't love Doctor Who, I just don't believe you're from the UK, Dirt Diggers. But I'm gonna wait to see your answer on that. Let's see. I'm from New York City and I live east of London. Oh, NYC. With my British wife from Belfast, Ireland. Okay, okay, you made the change. So you're American, but you have dual citizenship because of your wife. Oh, and I want to know, does your wife enjoy Doctor Who? She might not be a sci-fi fanatic like I am. Almost, kind of. Still going through immigration. Takes 10 years. Okay, okay, okay. Well, at least you're in the running. You're in the running. Wow, that is amazing. It is nice to meet you at Dirt Diggers UK. I know. Dirt Diggers, make sure you subscribe to me. And let me make sure that I'm subscribed to you since I said that. Let's see what happens here. Yep, I am. I am subscribed to you. So I got to come by on Sunday and then look at the videos. Okay, perfect. Okay, so got you set up. Okay, then. Well, with that, I will say bid you adieu. Thank you for coming in and thank you for staying. I really appreciate that. I really do. And I will be by on Sunday to check you out and make sure that if you're streaming that, I'll come into the live. Okay. And I'll say hello. Okay. Bye bye now. Thank you, everyone.